Well, today we're back with the 83 ATC 250R. It's been a while since I've really had this one on the channel, except for the update upon what all's went on with it. I think in that video I might have also explained that it needs re-ringed. As you can tell, I've already started the process of tearing it down. I, for some reason, completely forgot about even making a video on this. But I'm kind of going to show how to do an in-frame rebuild on it. I know it needs tuned. That won't happen in this video. I'll do that in my own time. The only downside about me doing this rebuild is I could tell you the sizes of sockets and stuff, but I know that I've changed things that are not right. Like this giant nut to my spacer. This frame had a lot of mismatched bolts and stuff in it when I got it. So I've kind of made do with what I had. And I wish I would have done things the right way now. That's kind of why spare parts has been done the correct way. I know this looks like a sad view, but we'll get there. One thing at a time. I said I had to get the 90 out of here so I get the four-wheeler back in here because it has to have a battery charger on it because my stupid Harbor Freight winch likes to kill the battery. And when it did the middle of winter, I couldn't get the thing to kickstart to save my life. But that's not what we're going on about. We're going on about this guy. Basically, I'm just going to do a top end. I'm not really even going to do a full rebuild of the top end. I'm going to re-ring the pistons. I've had the head off once, so all those bolts could be loose, or all the nuts could be loose. I really don't know. Like I said, I could give you even the size of this, but I know I've changed a few of these bolts, or nuts, I mean. So those I know even are not going to be technically the correct size. Just like I know at the intake, I switched out all the screws to actual bolts, which I actually highly recommend doing that. That's very nice. But so far, obviously, I've taken off expansion chamber, silencer, plastics, and tank. Tank is just, you have a metal bracket right here. Undo those two, and that one comes right off. Undo your fuel line, obviously, too. Make sure your petcock's off. But another reason I'm also not going to get into the tuning of this is I'm going to take it off race gas. Personally, I think it runs hotter on race gas because I don't have a high compression piston in there. I think I have it's a custom craft 300 kit on it, and I believe it uses like a 98 Sea-Doo piston. I don't remember the cc size. Hopefully, after I do this, then I can start on the facelift of this three-wheeler. Also, I've got to get brakes back on it. I think that one took the front brakes off of it. I have another one, but I also believe that that guy drives way too fast by my house. But I also know that I robbed the 200Xs as well, thinking that that would work front and rear on here. So I'm really not sure which one's on this. I'm not really 100% sure which one this one's getting. However, I'm still down one, so I have to buy one regardless. And with me, I'm going to buy used. I can't really even find a brand new one that's like under $200, and I'm not paying that. At least not for the 200X in its current state. So this one, I'll just get ones that I know works. And yeah, I guess I can finally get into this though because I was waiting on the top end gasket kit. With an air cooler, you can reuse the top copper gasket. However, my paper one down here is going to be junk. So all that being said, I guess I'll tear off the carb, tear off the cylinder, which if someone doesn't know how to take that off. Two bolts, same side, 2 bolts, so 6 bolts holding it on. And for the cylinder, 1, 2 more on the other side. One thing I also really like to do to this is I'd like to shave these fins just to give it a little bit of color, a little bit of pop. But I've never done that. I don't know how to do that at all. It might be something I actually look into doing as I'm doing this while I have the cylinder off. It'd be a good time to do it. I might also try to address the part where my exhaust hits right there. And honestly, I'd like to upgrade from a DG. It hasn't treated me bad, but I haven't been super impressed by it, per se. But that's hearsay. Some people like it, some people don't. I'm one of the not too impressed. I didn't see a real big upgrade from stock. But I'll run it for now until I find something different. It'd be nice to find a Banzian or Kaufman. A Kirker would be really cool to find, but those are even harder to find than anything else. So that's enough yapping. Let's get to working. Well, it would appear that my original thought of just taking this thing, getting a light hone, doing all that might not be in the question anymore. I did quite a bit more damage on there than I had originally expected. And still thinking, okay, piston's bad, you know, cylinder could probably do something with, but I took it outside thinking you could see it better. Maybe you can't. But, yeah. See, I originally saw that side. I was like, it still has a lot of cross-hatching left, re-ring it. I think I originally stuck my bore scope down there. And I was like, it won't be too bad. I can do something with that, but the way that looks, but you can't see it still. You can feel the little ridges in there. I definitely can admit throwing the new rings in definitely went through my mind, but at the end of the day, I've got to fix it right, and I can't do that. So I'm going to try to find a machine shop to get this thing sent off to, so I can figure out what size piston I need, so I can try to order a piston, which who knows how long that's going to take. It took me like 6 months just to get the rings for this. But I'm hoping I can see what size piston this was, because I know I had the box. If anyone's wondering what Custom Crafts uses in their 300, that's it. Now I gotta figure out, it's a bore 7.7, so yeah, but there's all the information there. Obviously I'm to go slightly larger. I was really hoping to not have to do that, because I don't have a whole lot of runtime on this cylinder. I screwed it up though. I ran it thinking it was running way fat, so I tried putting a one size smaller jet in, add a track without really any testing. It got hot. This is what happened. So I can't talk anything bad on Custom Crafts for this, but I can say this was definitely my fault. Bad tuning. That could be why it's real low on compression. I noticed when I was messing with these rings too. You probably can't really see it, but top ring is nowhere. Doesn't stick out near as far as the bottom ring does. And maybe it's because that little ball was pushing it up. I don't know, but definitely some wear on them rings. Crappy part is I already bought new rings for this piston. I'm going to say I can't take it to machine shop and have them hone it. I would love if they could do that, but I'm going to say that probably won't happen. So I'm probably going to finish tearing down this cylinder. I'll probably get this video out. People kind of know what's going on, because I tried getting one out once a week, and obviously that didn't happen. I had some personal things happen that definitely came up and slowed everything down here. But just because this one's down and things are out getting worked on doesn't mean that I won't be able to get on another project. However, the parts for this one are coming from Canada, so things definitely might slow down soon. Really not sure. I guess the next best thing I do is get on the 200X, which is probably what I'll try to do. But yet again, that's all hopes and ifs and buts, and we'll see. So that'll be it for this video and for this three-wheeler for at least a little bit, probably, until I get the piston and everything figured out. But sadly, not what I was hoping for. It's actually a different day, because I was like, okay, I got time. This will take me like maybe an hour to get everything done, dialed in, you know. But nope. So I guess this thing's going to go off to the machine shop, so thanks for watching. You want to see what happens to this thing in the future? I guess subscribe. Hopefully things come out better than worse, but we'll see, because I know the place I always brought my stuff to prior to this, I think they the guy who worked there doesn't work there anymore, so I got to find a place now to take this to. So that'll be it. Thanks for watching.